What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a new daily news show. And is it time? Is it time to believe in the title, or is it just crazy talk? And is it just added pressure for no good reason? Now, if it's realistic or not, we're gonna discuss in this video. However, I hope the players believe for a very simple reason. Again, even if it's unrealistic, even if it sounds crazy, I just need him to believe for a very good and one simple reason, which I'm gonna discuss in a minute. But before we do that, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, bell notification, put that on as well, and let's talk about it. Okay, so the numbers are the numbers. The numbers excuse me, we won 4 games in February. We beat everybody basically in February in the league. We beat Empoli, we beat Como, we beat Inter, we beat Cagliari. So we did what we had to do. In those four, or during those 4 wins, excuse me, we made up 9 points on Napoli, or we gained 9 points on Napoli. We gained 6 points on Inter and 4 points on Atalanta, which means that right now we're 8 points off the top of Inter, who play Napoli next week. We are 7 points off Napoli, and we're 5 points off Atalanta. Now, if you hear those numbers, you're like, wow, we're making up ground. Then you listen to the league standings, and you're like, it's impossible that we're going to win the title or get into the race. And I would agree with you. I think it is impossible because, not because of the 8 points, but because who we are. The points we dropped, there's no proof out there that we're not going to drop those points again. We dropped 17 points from a winning position. That is mental. If you think about it, Fiorentina, how did we not get that over the line? Cagliari, how do you not get that over the line? How do you not get that Atalanta game over the line away from home? Even if you, like we drew 13 times, that is insane. If you won 3 of them, we will all be here being like, we're in it. We're literally in it, because that will be 2 points. And that sounds like, oh, you can say this, but we drew 13 games. We threw away 17 points from a winning position. That is crazy. That's what I'm talking about. Look at the Fiorentina game. We should always win that game. Cagliari, always. Atalanta away, you should always win those games. And that's only 3 out of the 13 I just mentioned. And you're up there. Even if you're not going to win it, even if you're not the better team. We all watch Napoli play. For example, that first half against Napoli, nobody believed, or nobody was thinking about we're going to lose that game. And in the second half, we got smoked with help from us. Locatelli making a stupid error and so on, so on. But we still got smoked because that's who we are. We can do one half where you're like, wow. And then the second half where it's like, damn, are those the same players? That's why it feels impossible. On top of that, injuries. Cambiaso's out again. Douglas Luiz out again. There's no consistency, really. That's the reasons why we will not be in it. It's too far. It's too much. Inter are not going to give up 8 points. We're not going to make up 8 points whilst not dropping any more points. That's not who we are this season. However, I do want the players to believe, because there's nothing else left to believe. I need the players to go out there and be delusional, and think that, yeah, we can make up for it. If I want my players, or I want this team to come out there tomorrow in training and be like, and if these guys drop points over the weekend, they I don't know, they play 0-0 away to Napoli and we win, it's 6 points. Wow. And then we play Atalanta again. We have another opportunity. I want these players to become delusional, because I need these players to look forward, just for the sake of keeping everybody behind us. And with everybody, I'm talking about Lazio. We're not going to go away. I know they drop points against Venezia, but we are going to drop points. They're not just going away, Lazio. They're not going to fold. So I need these players to believe in something that maybe is 100% realistic. However, my thinking is, if they believe in what's potentially in front of them, that keeps everything that's behind us literally also behind us. Because we need Champions League football. We need that money. We need that. We 100% need that. So that's a must. And if the reason or the way to get that is for these players to be arrogant a little bit and start believing in something that's unrealistic, because I'm not saying we're going to win it, because I think it's impossible. 8 points, it's way too much. If it were 4, even then I'm like, we're not good enough in terms of we're not consistent enough. I will come on and be like, there's a shot. There's always a shot. With 12 games to play, 4 points, why not? You know, they drop points, it's 2. Who knows? Yes, we need to play Roma away and Lazio away and Fiorentina away. And we still have Atalanta at home. I know that. But so are these teams playing those teams. But it's too much. We drop way too many stupid points. That's why I said a couple of months ago, I prefer to lose 2 more games and win 3 more. That would have done more for us, literally, in the standings. Giving up 2 more points, but gaining 6. That's a 4-point swing that could put you in a title race. We drew too many games. We throw away too many games. And I think we will do that in the future. However, I want these players to believe. At one point, Atalanta I thought we were all like, Atalanta are gone. They were like 8-9 points of Napoli. And now it's 3. So you go quickly, but you expect Napoli to not, to pick it up again. They had a bad patch. You expect them to pick it up again, like Atalanta picked it up, like we picked it up right now. So it's impossible. It's a shame, but we cannot complain about it because that's who we are. That's part of our growth right now. That's part of this team, the mistakes they made earlier on this season. Because to win a title at the end, you can scrape it this season, I think, but not scrape 8 points, obviously. But I do want these players to believe. I do want to have them crazy mindset of like, yeah, we can do it. Why not? I want those players to have that, even if it sounds impossible. That being said, let me know in the comments, does anyone believe it's possible? I don't. But if you believe, explain to me why you believe it's possible. And yeah, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for tomorrow. Podcast with Julian is back. Ciao.